Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am back. Today is September the 10th, 2022. We are going to talk about Quant Network today and see if this particular cryptocurrency has bottomed, because if so, we need to be looking for the market to go up. Welcome everyone to the channel. This is HueFin, also known as HueFin News. I do the price predictions. I come through and give you all the price analysis in a simplistic form so that we all can see that this is not a difficult thing to do. If you guys want to join me, hit that like button, share the video, and also subscribe here to my channel. Now let's dive on into determining whether or not Quant Network has bottomed. All right, you guys can see that I did a price prediction not that long ago, which is right here on the 27th of August. I told you all to expect Quant Network to go down, and you guys can see that that's pretty much what has occurred into the market. But over the last 4 days, the market has bottomed right there around $88 right here. Let me show it to you. Okay, these 2 days right here, the 6th and the 7th of September, the market has found the bottom. It's where the buyers appeared into the market in Quant Network. So obviously this area is going to be seen going forward as a place that the buyers have positioned themselves to buy Quant Network. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. If you guys were able to get out the market on those 2 days, congratulations, because you all can see that it's around 8.83% profitability into that particular move. Because now, if you were to get out the market here in Quant Network today, you'll be down 6%. All right, let's cut that out. Let's get back into position. Let's see if the market in Quant Network has bottomed, because obviously, when I draw this line, I want you all to see that the trend here in Quant Network is still intact. It's just that simple. We have determined already in less than a second that the market in Quant Network is still in a upward momentum, still a buy, right? The market is still trending higher, and as long as price trades above this line, we don't have nothing to worry about. Price will forever go up. If I were to extend this all the way out into infinity, as long as the price stays on top of that line, pause, price will go up. All right, so we're going to keep that there. We're going to use this as a reference point. We need to draw the lines to make determinations as to where buyers need to be and where the sellers are at. This is where the buyers need to show up in Quant Network. So let's look at Quant now on the 2-day time frame. You guys can see that the last couple of 2 days, the volume has really came into the market in Quant Network. These two volume bars down here, you guys can see how high it is comparative to the other volume bars on the price chart. So we've seen some volatility come into the market the last 4 days in Quant Network, which is pretty good because we were still able to see the market elevate itself to higher prices. Let's go ahead and look at this on the 5-day time frame. And again, you all can see here from a 5-day perspective, this is where the sellers came into the market right here on this 5-day price bar. They even came in on this 5-day price bar, and it fell into this last completed 5-day price bar, but the market was able to close higher than the previous 2 5-day price bars, which tells us, hey, buyers showed up. That is why the current movement in Quant Network is going up right now. That's exactly the reason why, because demand is now coming back into the market. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this horizontal line here and I'm going to move it up a little bit higher, because this is the area that the sellers are really positioned. They may be positioned right there around 120, so we got to keep that in mind. They also will be positioned right there around 110. So look like in $10 increments is where these sellers are going to be in Quant Network. So the buyers will have to take out 110 first, 120 second, and then ultimately $130 third. So those would be our price targets. If we're trying to buy the market at Quant, those 3 areas, those 3 price levels that I just talked about will have to be the areas that we need to come in and try to take the bag for us to profit in that move. All right, so here we are looking at Quant here on a weekly time frame. Now granted, we have 1 day and 11 hours left, so currently we need to take what we have right now on this weekly price bar as a grain of salt. Right, so far everything looks decent. I would tell you from the last week, look at that. When we combine these 2 weekly price bars, we all can tell that this current weekly price bar, this previous one, the one on August the 29th, look how small that spread is. But then we come over to this current weekly price bar, right? Look how wide it is. Now, when I show you the volume is pretty much the same. Look at that. The last 2 weeks, the volume is about the same. But on this last weekly price bar on August the 29th, the spread is smaller. What happened? If you all can learn the language of the markets, you all would be more proficiently. You all would be more, you will be consistently profitable. You'll understand how this market is working and moving against us. What occurred here on the week of August the 29th is people buying this currency, right? Because currently the market is going up off of what occurred the previous week. That gives us a lot of information. It tells us that the market is trying to go up. All right. So I think that's going to be our analysis. We're going to look for Quant Network to continually move higher in price. Real quick, look at this on the 5-weekly chart. Okay, let's get it on the monthly chart real quick. Okay. So when we look at this from a longer perspective, the monthly chart, we still need to be a little bit cautioned because there's still some weakness here. We're not out the woods yet. This is not like a new bull market for Quant Network. Even here on the 5-weekly chart, like, we have to be considerate of what we've been through in the markets. So this is still weakness. So even though we may be expecting the market in Quant Network to go up in price, don't ever forget that the market is still showing us weakness in the long term. Okay. So even currently right here on the 3-hour chart, we are noticing a slight downtrend occur right now in Quant Network. So understand from out the gate, it's very possible that we can see the market in Quant go down. Okay. We may see the market try to bounce right there around $100. Okay. Right there around 100, possibly 98. So keep that in mind as I do this price prediction. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing some weakness coming into the market in Quant right now. So if you guys would like to wait and see how low the market's going to go, that'd be fine. But since I don't cover this particular cryptocurrency on a daily basis, I'm just going to drop a price prediction here. And I want to just relate that to you all, that the market currently is weak in Quant Network. Okay. But I've already shown you that we got this trend line that the buyers are really coming into the market in Quant. So let's expect the market to dip a little bit first. Okay. We're going to expect it to go down initially, maybe around 93. Hopefully it can find support around 92, no lower than 92. So let me bring that down to 92. And you guys can remember, I told you the first price target is going to be around 110. You guys can see that's around 6%. Let's do 110. That's around 7.92%. My second price target was going to be around 120. That's 17%. Third, it's up there around 130. Now these are ballpark figures, all right? Don't expect it to fall right there on the head. It's around the ballpark. That's the vicinity that we're looking for the market to move once the buyers come through and actually take out these areas. Okay. So let me extend this out a little bit further. Definitely, as long as the market, see, this is my expectation. Let me drop the forecast. Let me show you how I think the market's going to move. So we're going to look for the market to dip initially. Hopefully it can find support relatively quick, maybe around 96. But if it falls down to 92 and it continues to hold, then we understand that the uptrend is still in place in Quant Network. Okay. That's what I'm looking forward to right there. So now give me your thoughts. What are you looking forward to into the market in Quant Network? So far, from what we noticed on a smaller time frame, yes, the market has reflected that it has bottomed. We just want to continually see buyers come into the market and confirm that they are willing to continue to buy this currency, because if so, we already know the price is going to go up because we got this trend line at the bottom. All right, give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain your profitability, and as always, trade different.